Good morning, Mary Manning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Good. Can I have a hug?
Sure. Oh. So,
Hey.
Mary Manning, I was thinking, do you know what's the smallest animal you can think of?
Ants.
Ants. Oh, have you ever seen ants do anything big?
Well, on this show that's called Coco Melon, these ants carry big things.
They did like food?
Yeah, big food.
What? Anything else?
Oh, like they can also carry like a big bread. Even they can march, even they can climb a tall mountain. Their house.
They can climb tall mountains?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, today we're going to talk about little things that can do big, giant things.
Yep.
Okay?
Wait, baby, beep, beep, beep.
Okay. Well, let's listen to the story, okay?
Okay.
Hello, boys and girls. I am so glad to see you today. And I'm glad to have this very special helper with me today. Can you tell everyone what your name is?
Snow White.
Snow White. Snow White, do you remember talking with Vicar Andy earlier about tiny creatures and how even small, tiny creatures can do big, great things?
We were talking about ants.
You were? Oh, okay. And how ants can do great things. Well, God does great things through tiny creatures sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny creatures like you, tiny creatures like me. Mm-hmm. So that is what this story is about. It's called David is Chosen. God said to Samuel, I have a job for you. I want you to anoint a new king. Here's what you need to do. Bring a horn filled with oil to Bethlehem and look for Jesse and all his sons. One of his sons will be the next king. Samuel was afraid that God's job was too scary. The old king was still around and he was a very mean guy. Can you make a mean face?
Oh.
But God promised Samuel, I'll help you. So Samuel walked to Bethlehem and found Jesse. Line up all your sons and let's see who will be the next king, Samuel said to Jesse. Samuel looked at the first son, Eliab, and felt sure God would choose him to be the king. Eliab was a big and good looking. Can you show me big, strong muscles? He was really big and strong. But God disagreed. Samuel was looking at the outside of him and seeing how strong he looked. But God was looking at the what?
Inside.
Inside. And he did not see the right kind of love in his heart. One by one, okay, well, hold on. Let's wait and eat that. One by one, the sons came forward to see if they would be chosen. This one? Nope, sorry. This one? No. How about this one? Oh, let me show y'all what the sons look like. So they're big and strong. So he thought for sure one of these big guys will be the king, right? Not this one. Finally, they ran out of sons. Except for one, that is. Jesse's son, David. He was outside watching the sheep, and they called for him. David came inside. He smelled a little bit like sheep, but his eyes sparked with joy and love. Does that sound like a good thing? Yeah. David was just a boy, gentle and quiet, and Samuel tried to see David from the outside and the inside. This one, a hush fell over the room as everyone waited. Yes, God told Samuel. Yes, Samuel told everyone. Samuel poured oil from the horn onto David's head, anointing him with God's love and joy. David would be the next king. And look at David. Does he look like a king? No.
He's too little.
He's little. So even though sometimes you may feel tiny and like you can't do much, there's a lot you can do. Even when you're little, right?
Like swim across the pool like I did.
Very good. It's a huge thing. And so that is what our craft is going to be about. We're going to be thinking about things that we are very good at, things that we can do, even if sometimes we feel small and maybe...
And me and Cora are going to play together in the pool today.
That sounds awesome.
And I think we're going to swim across the pool together all the way to the end.
Even though they're small. All right, so let's go get our stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right. That's right. Okay, so what? So since our story was about kings, what do kings wear on their heads?
Crowns, like a queen.
And a queen, that's right. So I just have 2 strips of paper. You can get yellow. That might be fun, so you can pretend it's a gold crown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut points in one side. And I'm doing it together because it's easier. And then your points are going to kind of match up. Da-da-da. That's good. And then when we put them together, we tape them together, they'll go around her head. Okay, on each crown, on each point of the crown, we're going to think about something special or important that we can do, even though sometimes we feel small and like we're just this little thing, okay? So there are still big, great things that we can do, even when we don't feel like we're very big or can make a big bang, okay? So let's think about some things. You want to draw a picture or maybe tell me some things that you can do well on each point. All right, so tell me something that you can do. Even though you feel small sometimes, what's something big that God would love that you can do, Mary Manning?
Like swim across the pool.
Swim across the pool. That's a good picture for that, okay? What's something else?
Like helping your brother be good, like to not run on the street.
Oh yes, helping take care of your brother. But you know what else I'm drawing? Because one thing I know about you is whenever I ask Mary Manning, who did you play with? She says, everybody, because I like to play with lots of different friends. You are a really good friend, Mary Manning. You are a really good friend.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to draw a picture of Fields and a picture of you. And you're watching him. You're watching him. So there's Mary Manning watching Fields. That's a big thing. That's important. You helped me so much. All right, can you think of something else?
Maybe I'll draw Cora too with me.
Okay, can you think of something else that you can do that's really great, even though you're small?
Like go into water to the deep, deep end and stay and be under the water for 1 second. No.
Yes. So things that seem hard. Oh, I know. Mary Manning is very determined. She swam in a swim meet Monday night, and it was hard. But you know what? Did you stop? You didn't give up. She does not give up. So that's a really big thing. And sometimes I might need to learn about not giving up. So that's Mary Manning being determined. She swam across the whole pool. All right, so all of these things are wonderful things, and they are a great reminder that even on those days we feel like, I mean, does anybody even see me? Am I doing anything good? Yes, you are. You are small, but you are important, and God does great things for you, through you.
Ta-da!
Oh my goodness, that looks so good. And look at all those great things you drew on that crown. I love that. So you can wear that crown, and it'll be a special reminder that little people can do great things. Sound good? All right, y'all have a great day.
Wow, I love that crown you have.
Oh, thanks.
It shows all the big things that you can do, even though you're little, right?
Even it has Mommy's drawings of me.
Oh, it does. Wow. Well, this week, boys and girls, I hope you think about all the little things that you can do that God uses to change the world. God always changes the world through small things, even you. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you.